Hello to our favorite listeners and viewers here. Welcome back once again. This is the Ordained Radio TV Gospel Ministry, where we bring you the end time news, the undiluted word of God, dynamic praise, trending health fact and gist, and talks on love, relationship, and marriage. I remain your host, Adenike, and of course, my colleague here, Pastor Alfred Jimo.
Thank you very much for having me. Good day, all our listeners. God bless you all as you continue to follow us.
Thank you so much for joining us on today's edition again, as usual. And so today we'll be discussing world news. Well, not actually world news. This one we're bringing it home. So this is more like home news.
Yeah.
That are in line with prophecy fulfilling.
Yeah, because the charity they say begins at home.
Yeah. And Nigeria has been, in the hot gist for some time now. It is no news what is currently going on in the country. So the first news headline reads, Donald Trump declaration of Nigeria as a country of particular concern. The meaning, implication, and prophetic angle. There's been a lot of talk going on online saying Donald Trump should come, and all of that. We need help in Nigeria, and the ministers and everybody in the government are trying to run around tying up loose end. Let's just talk about this headline.
Thank you very much. Once again, I want to thank all our listeners who have been following us on this station. Well, like Adenike said, there has been a whole lot of talk going on there, both in the traditional and the social media space. Yeah. About this Donald Trump. Since Donald Trump declared that Nigeria is a country of particular interest in sometimes in October or yes. Since that time, we found out that people have been discussing it, and their opinion has been divided very sharply, mostly among government officials and religious extremists on the one side, and ordinary Nigerians on the other side. Now, those on the side of the government have been criticizing, saying all sorts of things against Donald Trump for saying he's coming to Nigeria. Some ignorantly have also narrated it as if America is bringing its warship and will begin to spray and bomb us sporadically without any target. So as if in a battlefield. Yes. These are not correct. And some people also have been genuine and reasonable enough to feel that because given the rate of insecurity, criminality going on in Nigeria, since when it has started up till now, Nigerian government has not been able to effectively address this insecurity, that probably we need an external force if they will be coming to help us. So these are the two camps that are there. But today, what we actually want to bring to the knowledge of our followers is to give us the meaning of that. If America declares a country as a country of particular concern, what does it mean? Then what is the implication of that declaration, and what is the prophetic angle to it? Now, the meaning of country of a particular concern to America is not only Nigeria. As we speak now, both Saudi Arabia, both China and Iran, a whole lot of countries are under that list, which America review yearly. And this is not the very first time that America is going to put Nigeria in that list. In 2020, when Jonathan was there, through the effort of some people who are in government today, talking with the American government, citing insecurity, citing religious attack, America also put Nigeria there. Then today, the same thing is happening, because rather than that 2020's own, bringing it down, we find out that it's escalating more and more. And government seems to be looking the other way. Why people are being attacked based on religious and ethnic, all sorts of things, insecurity in the land. So the meaning of it is that America has seen that the government of Nigeria, what that means is that they have noticed that Nigerian government is either aiding and abetting or tolerating people who are killing Christians in Nigeria. Now, we all live in this country. We know what has happened. How many of the people that have carried their gun enter into the Catholic Church in Owo to go and spray people that have burned Catholic Church in Benue, in other places, Christian communities. How many of them have been arrested and tried?
And just recently,
Kwara. So it's spreading all over the places, and the meaning is that America is saying that, hey, Nigerian government, you better handle these things, failing which we will be coming. And in America stepping in, it's not that as if America is coming to come and be shooting everybody on the street or be dropping indiscriminately bomb in Nigerian cities. No. They have their own gadgets. They know those forests. They are mapping them. Even the people that are sponsoring them, they know them. Those of them who are in government, and that is why the political angle are so much against it. The people in politics, in government that are sponsoring these people, the American government know them. By the time they come in, they hunt them down. They hunted Osama bin Laden down in Afghanistan. They hunted Muammar Gaddafi. They hunted anybody. They can pick anybody out at anywhere. So those who are sponsoring them, they have their list. So if Nigeria did not do anything, what the meaning is that the implication is that America will enter into Nigeria without Nigeria approval. And they will go to Sambisa forest and use their satellite and begin to bombard all the hideouts of these criminals. And they will take out, those politicians that are sponsoring them. They will get them. So these are the things they say they want to do. Not that America is coming to come and be bombing and be, shooting everybody in Nigeria. And the prophetic angle to it is just a replica or a foreshadow, a harbinger of what is going to happen in the days of the Antichrist, where no country's boundary will matter
anymore.
The world, the global leader, who is going to be the Antichrist, we have free access. Whether you agree for him to come to your country or not, there is nothing, about that one. He will just speak. He can even pick president of a country and arrest him, and nobody is going to say anything. So we are gradually inching closer to the days of the Antichrist, when there will be no more global, country barrier, boundary barrier of any country, where a power that is out there as a global power will be able to handle everything.
Okay. Let's hack the second news headline to what we are currently discussing. It reads, despite America designating Nigeria as a country of particular interest, insecurity bluster as gunmen abducted 25 schoolgirls in Kebbi State. Now, they are still, not too long ago, they met with the head of these abductors that are going around, and it's
negotiating
with them when they are supposed to round them up. And now, even after that supposedly negotiation, they still went ahead to do this.
Now, let me also add to it. These people that are abducting, what do they want? They will abduct and ask for money. Ransom.
Millions.
And these are the same people that government say they go and negotiate with. They didn't just go there and negotiate with them and say and shake hands. The government must have given them billions of money. Billions of naira as negotiation. That okay, we will not. They collect those billions of naira. They still go out to go and abduct people and collect ransom. Now the question is, what do they use the money for? They use the money to arm themselves to continue to do more. So it's very unfortunate that we are in a country like this. In Nigeria, each time I remember what Nigerian soldiers did, through ECOMOG, in Liberia, in Sierra Leone, I begin to wonder that is this the same Nigeria that we are? When they went there to go and install, peace. What all these bandits, headers and all these criminals, what they are doing here in Nigeria, they dare not do it in Ghana, as small as Ghana is. What has become of Nigeria? So it's very painful that the same group of criminals will still go ahead after a litany of school children that they have taken, starting from Boko, Chibok girls, Dapchi girls, and all the rest of them, as we highlighted in the news item. So it's very, very painful.
Very, very painful. Let's quickly go to the last news headline. We are already past our time. The last news headline reads, Resolution 2803. UN peace deal in Gaza receives more acceptance.
Well, thank you very much. Quickly, there's not much to say about that other than to say that it appears as if we're now seeing an end. An end is now in sight in the case of Israeli Gaza conflict that is ongoing, because United Nations Security Council has brought out a deal which the two sides have accepted. We are only awaiting, except that the Hamas, are having some reservation, but it's not totally on the whole of the deal. Substantially, the deal has been accepted on the side of Hamas and Palestine, and also on the side of Israel and the Israeli cabinet. So analysts are saying that this might be the beginning of that end, and the prophetic angle to it is that this may be form the kernel of the covenant that will be signed by the Antichrist, when it shall form.
Thank you so much, sir, for this wonderful news headline. And thank you also to our viewers out there. Thank you for staying with us this far.
Thank you.
This period that we are in calls for serious praying, watching, and also staying close and waiting for the coming of the Lord. The signs are all there. The nations, the weather, they are all in turmoil. And they are waiting. They are actually waiting for, a lot of things actually to happen. But we'll actually stop right here, and we are not going back. We are not totally going. We are coming back next time with more news headline. So till then, stay blessed, stay rapturable, and prayerful. Also watch. Invite your friends and family. Let them be a part of this. Let them stay enlightened especially at this particular time that we are in.
That's right.
Please share, support, share, comments, and value of feedback. And we'll be with you again next time.
Thank you very much. God bless you.
Bye.